I feel a little bit uncomfortable and humbled because I've thought for the last 3 or 4 days what I can say and what I want to say, and because I want to give a great, great man all the possible respect that I can. My story about Richard that exemplifies who he is it was about my second week on the job, and I flew down to Texas and stayed in, I guess it was Louisville at the Marriott Courtyard. I didn't know anything. Richard didn't know me. He owed me nothing. He probably should have been my boss. And what he did, instead of doing anything which doesn't surprise anyone, what he did was we spent about 2 or 2.5 hours eating ice cream and walking around the Marriott, and Richard filled me with just all the knowledge he had, all the wisdom he had about the industry, about life. We talked about everything, and it was just, I was humbled by how kind and how generous he was. And as you all know, Richard has an affinity with Texas and the Alamo.
No.
Hard to believe. What's your point?
And John Wayne, don't forget John Wayne.
That's right.
And John Wayne. Well, you know, I wrote
Reagan, not
Ronald Reagan
And
and Obama. Richard, I wanted to do kind of talk about your career, going back to AO and the things that you did with them, and going to Sola and coming to Visionese, and I wanted to call Trish, but I was too concerned that she might blow the secret and tell you what was going on. So I don't have all those details, but 45 years in the industry says it all, and that is very impressive.
very much.
Speaking of the Alamo, I wrote down some words that when I think of the Alamo, they're words that I think about when I think about the Alamo, and I think they are words that define Richard as a man, as a human being, as a fellow worker. And I wrote some words down like honor, integrity, loyal, dedicated, never quit, pride, teamwork, and the list goes on. I just have to tell you, Richard, I have never worked with someone that I've had as much enjoyment working with as you. And I've never been more proud to call someone a coworker, and I've never been